Afternoon VC, Dave here. Got just a few pickups I'm going to share. Not a whole lot, so this should be a quick video. First record I picked up was from Alex at Motor 247 and his site Plastic Oddments. So he's selling some records, so go out and support. He's on Instagram. Massacre, Killing Time. This is an 83 US pressing on the celluloid label, and I think this originally came out in 81 in France. I could be wrong about that, but it was recorded in 81 in France anyway, and partially recorded also in New York. But this is a very unique record. This is dope. It's Fred Frith on guitar, and I believe he was in Henry Cow. The great Bill Laswell is on bass, and the bass is killer on this. I also play some pocket trumpet on the B side, and then Fred Meyer on drums and percussion. This is like free jazz met rock, and my friend Joe listened to some of it. I told him he had to check it out. It sounds to him like Primus meets Cinemechanica, which is a great description. Yeah, Cinemechanica is the fathers of math rock out of the Athens, Georgia area, and of course Primus with the bass. The bass from Bill Laswell has some Primus feel to it for sure, and this is fantastic. Very unique, like I said. Next. Great band that's come out of the breakup from Fight Amp in Philly, Rid of Me, and this is their EP Summer. This is one of 150, 45 RPM. This is on Knife Hits, and yeah, Mike McGinnis, who is in Fight Amp, is here on guitar. Taria Rosenberg, great punk vocalist. She is killer on this. Really cool packaging with the cardboard. There was a limited to 20 of the first 150 on white. Real heavy duty pressing. That's what the label looks like. But yeah, this is hardcore noise rock, post-punk. This is right in Vinyl Richie's wheelhouse as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, if you're watching, man, this is one to pick up, and it's cheap and sounds great. I'm usually not a big fan of 45 RPM, but that one, perfect. Great pressing, heavy duty pressing too. Next, hit up Lunchbox after work yesterday. Walked in, I had a record on hold. Asked the girl behind the counter, if I could grab that, and then look around, and Scott was right there, and they're like, "Oh hell no, I don't want anybody to see you with that because it's the last one he had left." I was like, "Oh okay." So went around, and they were jamming some great stuff in the store, and I was like, "What?" And it was familiar, and I couldn't place it. It sounded like Buildings or somebody else, somebody like that, and so it was Mets from Canada, and their new album Atlas Vending, which I picked up on CD, because CDs are effing cheap as shit. It was like $8 or something, and throw this in the car today. Real good heavy stuff, a la Buildings from Minneapolis, that kind of noise rock sound, kind of meets Fugazi, Mets, and they've got a bunch of stuff out. I'm sure you've heard of them. And the record on hold was the Mars Volta Francis the Mute double LP. This is the European boot. which are even difficult to get a hold of. Originals are, for a good copy, $300 all day, and they're warped originals. A good bit of them, that's the horror stories that you get about Mars Volta originals. So I was happy to get this, and this is absolutely a perfect double LP. It's not exactly like the original as far as the inner goes, but still pretty cool how they did this. And it's one red and one blue heavy duty wax, which they did replicate the labels actually, which is cool. Yeah, I think this, take it out. It's red. Yeah, red, and the other one's blue. And this is pressed well. Very happy with this. This is definitely gonna tide me over until a proper reissue series comes out. Something that Andrew Tales from the Crate's been talking about and hoping for years. And I'm right there with you, man. So this to me is the best Mars Volta record right here. Francis the Mute, Omar Rodriguez Lopez on guitar is unlike any other, and especially on that record. And then I saw online that Scott had this record in, and very happy about that because I struck out like twice at Dusty Groove trying to get it. It would pop on there and sell right out. This is one that I would refer to Sherv's video on, and also Jamie in Scotland. And I think his channel's Infinite Sound. I apologize if I'm wrong about that. But Khalil El-Zabar's America the Beautiful on Spirit Muse from this year, UK label. The great Chicago conductor, arranger, flute player, and this is the last performance of Hamiet Blewett, who plays baritone sax on this record. Well known from his solo stuff like Black Saint on Black Saint label, World Saxophone Quartet. And this is fantastic. And some, the last track is the standout for me on this. Prayers for the Unwarranted Sufferings. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, just well conducted. There's a string quartet in this that's comes in at just the right times. It's with a full sound. The keyboard player stands out to me. I love the keys on this. And the keys are only on a few tracks. Like the second track, the keys are very prevalent. On Jump and Shout, for those now gone, it's just great. And also the trumpet player Corey Wilkes on a few tracks stands out. Great tone. Highly recommended. It's not a cheap record. Even new. These are. I was a little bit disappointed in the price on this, but still happy to pick it up. That's everything. It's getting crunk in the neighborhood. Got to roll. Peace.